the best great buys are those that are free, and the best way to get free things is through presents. That's right. Celebrated our 3-year anniversary with the lovely Leslie. If you've been following this channel, you essentially know how long she's been in the picture. And so we did things a little bit differently this year. We actually went to the U.S. side of Niagara to celebrate, essentially. But before that, we decided to exchange gifts because, you don't want to bring gifts across the border with the off chance that the border guards will say, hey, you got to pay for that. It happens, trust me. So yeah, she got me a few awesome, these are awesome things here. And first up is, it's funny because we've gotten the girls a Monster High version, each of them, of this particular thing for their bedrooms. So she figured I needed a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Mega Bloks name thingy. What is this called? Ninja Name Builder. So I can make my name and display it with, I think it's Leo and a slice of pizza and some swords. But now she doesn't have one. And I think she doesn't want a Ninja Turtle one, clearly. I mean, why would she? And I think the only other one is a Minions one. And she said she didn't want the Minions one, so I don't know. But she has to get one. It's the rest of us have one. She's got to have one, right? I don't know. But yeah, so that was awesome. Unexpected. Then, movie related, she got me the 3D extended edition of The Hobbit: Desolation of Smaug. Now, I don't know if I have this or not. I don't know if I do. I have a feeling I might. I know I had one of this was on my list. I gave her a list of things that I'd be interested in for gifts and stuff like that over the course of time, and on that was lists for everybody else, because I give everybody a different list so that people don't buy the same presents. And in this thing were old lists from for my mom and my sister and brother-in-law, and maybe even one for her. I don't know. But on it was, on one of the old lists was this, which I know I've asked for all of them in the past, but I don't know if I have purchased one. I do think I purchased the 5 Armies one. I honestly don't know. I really don't know. But hopefully I don't actually already own this one. And even if I did, this is the copy I'm keeping, because this is the gift. So either way, this is awesome, because The Hobbit in 3D is awesome, and extended cut is awesome. Well, The Hobbit, okay, the Hobbit isn't awesome. The Hobbit is okay. It was an experiment, and it was an experiment that failed, and I blame that a lot on everyone involved. But that's that's a story for another day. And it has nothing to do with the 48 frames per second thing that they were doing. That's not the reason why. Literally, they were making stuff. They had whatever. I'm not going into it. There's enough stuff online. You can figure that out. Yeah. I feel sorry for those who were involved and kind of got thrown under the bus, because I love The Lord of the Rings, and I think The Hobbit could have been great. Could have. If it weren't for a whole bunch of things that just simply went wrong. So, yeah, and I don't care about, The Hobbit being extended out to 3 movies. I think The Lord of the Rings should have been 9 movies. So, The Hobbit being 3 movies is not too bad. Essentially, throwing in stuff from the Silmarillion and other Tolkien, and even the Lord of the Rings type stuff into there, so that, we get more of that lore and particular story. I have no problem with that. It didn't need to just be the Hobbit story, because a lot of those little added extras would have been hard to do by themselves. Possible, but hard. Now, there are a few stories from the Silmarillion I think could be made into films by themselves, but that's another story for another day. So, yes, Hobbit, love Tolkien, just love him. Which gets me to the main event, the item that she wasn't so sure about when she received it, to the point where she was very upset because it wasn't quite what she thought it was. And that is something that's awesome. This has never been on my list. I've never actually asked for one of these, though it is something that I thought, it would be really cool, especially, downstairs, eventually, once this is all finished, displayed. I'd love to get, stuff like this, because I can't afford the real ones. It is a replica of Sting, Bilbo and Frodo's Baggins sword from the Lord of the Rings / The Hobbit. And the reason why she was upset was in the picture they had this displayed with, I think it was a picture or something from the movie, and a whole big placard thing type deal. But that's not what it was. It was just for the sword and the wooden display portion. So it wasn't quite what she thought it was. And it was funny because in the, I guess she was reading about it. She didn't, because she's never seen the movie. She doesn't know anything about it. She's not really interested in any of this kind of stuff. And she never thought she'd be buying me a sword. But she read one of the comments was about how the person thought it was bigger and why was it so small. And it's so funny because somebody commented, well, it's for hobbits, so it would be small. Well, technically this is an elven blade, so this is for elves, but it's a short sword, which is why it seemed like a full-size sword for the hobbits. So I explained that to her and why it was small. Of course, I don't think she really cared. She just wanted to know if I liked it, which, hello, yes, how could you not? So, yeah, it was pretty, short of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it was like a themed gift thing going on. And I assume that she knew about that. It was funny, she asked me if I, preferred Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings or something like that. Something along those lines. She asked me a few questions and stuff, and that's how she came up to figuring out what what to get me. So it was pretty cool. So, yeah. Love my lady friend, my lover, my girlfriend, my life partner, whatever she wants to be called. Oodles and boodles, because she goes out of her way to get me awesome things. And yeah, we just, she's funny. She'll know what that's about. I know she's groaning right now. But yeah, so awesome. There's nothing in any of these that is bad. There's no bad going on here. Yeah. Thumbs up all around. Let me know what you think. Do you have any replica type stuff? Did you like the Hobbit movies, or did you think they were trash? Comment down below. I want to hear from you. Till next video, take care. Have a good one.